Are we live? We should be live on a couple places right now. What's up, my friends? I'm fixing the Twitter, or actually the Twitch right now. Thank you for being here. We're going to get this show started in just a second. Make sure that Twitch says the title's invalid. How is the title invalid, my friends? How is the title invalid, my friends? Still not on there. It's all good. It's all good, baby. That's all good. We're going to remove Twitch and put it onto LinkedIn. And hello, my friends on LinkedIn. All right, we're live on Facebook, YouTube, and LinkedIn right now. And we're going to get this show started in just a few. Thank you so much for being here. Welcome, my friends, my family, and my fellow leaders. I'm Calebjermainemusic, and today is the 19th day of the second month of the 2024 year. I'm wishing you all high vibrations. I hope you're having a great day today, a wonderful Monday. I'm in Los Angeles, California right now, and we're live right now on Facebook, LinkedIn, and YouTube. Hello to all my friends on LinkedIn. Hello to all my friends on Facebook, and hello all to my friends on YouTube. Today, I am coming to you live from Los Angeles to share a bit about my new song, Peace Now, and share with you 3 tips that I work on my inner peace and that you can work on your inner peace too. Before we start though, I am going to share with you about the song, where it's at. It's available on my website at calebjermaine.com. There's a link in the comments where you can click it and you can pay what you want, or you can just drop your email and get it for free. It'll work on your iTunes and your streaming device, just like Spotify and everything else. But when you come to my website, you have the ability to support me from however you will want to support me. Thank you to everyone who's already downloaded the song from my website. It's been pretty awesome to see that my website's working with the downloads, and special thanks to everyone who has bought my song for more than 99 cents. I had one person buy the song for $25, and that was incredible. It was within the first 12 hours of the launch, and that was amazing. Thank you so much for that purchase. You know who you are. Heck, I should ask you if you're cool with being shouted out so I can shout you out. But Peace Now is a song that I produced, I wrote, I sang, I recorded here in Los Angeles. The intention with Peace Now, the song, is to not wait for peace, not look for peace, but to develop the peace right now, right here. There's a lot of things going on in many of our worlds, and there's a lot of things going on in our collective world that can take us away from peace, having peace, feeling peace. Peace now for me is important that we develop the peace from within. And so in my song, Peace Now, there's some mantras in there, and then there's some verses from me on what I believe peace, or where I believe peace starts. And I say peace starts from within, and I feel like it's something we all want. I haven't met one human being who doesn't desire peace or want to feel that peace in the world. And so today's intention is to share the value of my new song, and also to share the value of different ways that you can practice your peace. So let's get started. The first way that I like to practice my peace is with meditation. Oh, I'm so sorry. Before we get into that, I actually have a few questions that I want to pose to you before I start. And so before we go into the 3 tips, I want to ask you a few questions that you can answer in your own time, or drop in the comments, or DM me and just share with me your answers to these 3 questions here. The first question is, what strategies do you use for your inner peace? What strategies do you use for your inner peace, to practice your inner peace? Share with me, please. I want to know. The second question is, what challenges do you come across when it comes to attaining your inner peace? When it comes to practicing the strategies, what challenges do you come into? Please share those challenges with us in the comments, share them with my DMs, email me. I would like to know what challenges you're experiencing and see if I can serve you with a solution, or maybe we can come together with a solution. There's a possibility that we experience the challenges together, and they might be unique to ourselves, but the solutions may apply to each of us. And so please share with me what challenges that you come across when it comes to practicing your peace strategies. What roadblocks, what obstacles are you coming into? How do you get over those? Question number 3, what role does music play in your peace process and attaining your peace? Question number 3 is, what role does music play? Please share with me again in the comments, email, DM, however you feel comfortable, and share with me what role music plays with you for your inner peace. So those are the 3 questions that I want to pose before I go into the 3 tips and the 3 ways that I practice for my inner peace. Let's go over those questions again. What strategies do you use to incorporate your inner peace? What challenges do you run into when trying to incorporate those strategies of inner peace? And what role does music play in your peaceful routine? Thank you for being here. I'm Calebjermaine, and today's intention is to share with you value of how to develop your inner peace wherever you are. I have been working on my inner peace for a while now, and I imagine many of you have been doing the same thing. And I've discovered a few different ways that work for me and many other human beings across the world, here in Los Angeles, in my hometown in Tacoma. There's been ways, these 3 ways that I'm going to share with you today are ways that I practice, not just with myself, but I practice with my brothers, with my family, my friends, and my fellow leaders, not just here in Los Angeles, but back at home in in Tacoma, Washington, and around the world. I'm grateful to be where I'm at right now, but I know I'm not where I want to be or where I'm going. These techniques and these practices help me be where I'm at and be okay where I'm at, but also recognize there's something in being where I'm at. There's this phrase that says the greatest gifts in life are unwrapped by being present. And if we can be in the moment, we can experience that presence time and time again. And so today's intention is to share with you 3 ways that I practice my inner peace, 3 ways that you can practice your inner peace. Maybe you're already doing them, but also I desire for us all to unwrap more life's gifts by being present in the moment where we are. I desire, not just for myself, but for you on the other side, wherever you are, to be fully in your body and be okay with being there. To be okay with being there, not to be lost in yesterday or lost in tomorrow, but to be okay with being here so you can receive the gifts of the now. I want to encourage you to please stay with me during this live. Drop a comment, press that like button, hit that subscribe on my YouTube, hit that notification bell so you guys know when I'm going live again. Because we'll be going live again. We will. Again, my song Peace Now is available on all streaming platforms as well as on my website, Calebjermaine.com. So let's get to it. The 3 ways that I practice my inner peace. Meditation. Meditation. I like to say meditation is medication for the mind in many ways. Meditation, I've learned, can be hard to do. Many of us can come up to many obstacles, challenges when it comes to meditating. Challenges such as not enough time. How do I do it? Where do I do it? That inner being that stops us from doing a lot of things. I'm doing it wrong. That might be a challenge that stops us from meditating. I experience those when it comes to my meditation practice, but I have experienced so many benefits from the meditation practice. I have experienced so many gifts from being able to be in the present that myself, I do my best to win the morning with these techniques, because whoever else I come in contact with outside of me through that day, I'm doing a disservice if I don't meditate and give myself that space for the day. And so I practice meditation in the morning when I wake up. And it's nothing too wild. It's nothing too crazy. It's simply just sitting. I put on my timer, I sit, I listen, and I do a body scan. I listen to the sounds of nature. I open up my windows and let those sounds of nature come through my room. I can hear the birds. I can hear the cars. Sometimes I hear a lawnmower. But oftentimes I'm up before the sun, and I can hear keys jingling. I can hear people closing their doors. I really love how this listening practice of meditation for me allows me to listen to the sounds of the universe and recognize that the birds are not competing with the birds. The cars are not competing with the cars. And the sounds of the universe seem that they all find their place, the vibrational place. And once I practice my meditation of being, it reduces my stress, promotes my relaxation, and helps me realize that I too belong where I'm at, and I'm supported, and there's something to do in the day. Through these mindfulness practices, the practice of meditation contributes to our overall emotional well-being. And it fosters a sense of self-awareness and emotional regulation. And so for me, I started meditating after a huge experience in my life where I nearly lost my life. And I had an out-of-body experience. Some call it a near-death experience. We defied the statistics. The doctors went in and they defied the statistics. I leaned on the universe. I leaned on God, that high vibrational energy that gives us the ability to breathe, see, feel, practice meditation. And after that experience, I came out the hospital with a few tools from the doctors. And then I went into school. I was at school studying psychology, and I discovered meditation through one of my classes, and I started to practice, and I haven't stopped since. And so today I'm sharing with you the value of meditation, how it's influenced my own life. It's helped me regulate my emotions better. It's helped me become more self-aware and also release myself of that inner imposter that feels like I won't be able to do some things that have been put into my heart and my spirit. And so that's one way that I work on my inner peace, is a meditation practice. And earlier I talked about some of the challenges that come up when it comes to meditating. It's like right now in 2024, when it comes to meditation, it's like we're going into a grocery store with all of these options, and it can be kind of overwhelming. I understand that. One of my old teachers said or showed me this principle of keep it simple, keep it simple. And that connects with meditation. Many of us are going to come across a lot of teachers who are saying, you need to get this mat, you need to sit this way, you need to breathe this way, you need. What I've discovered is the most beautiful meditation is discovering that what we need and what we desire is already here. The value of the meditation practice that is rooted in gratitude and mindfulness allows us to be grateful for where we are, what's happening around us and within us, and be curious of how the universe can meet us throughout the day from where we are. So at a cellular level, we are initiating gratefulness to breathe, to feel, to move. However that incorporates or interacts in your own life, I want to encourage you to meditate. I want to encourage you to take a leap if you don't already and sit down and be still for 5 minutes. Again, meditation can reduce stress by promoting relaxation. It will enhance your focus and concentration. It's a mindfulness practice that contributes to emotional regulation and overall well-being. Fosters your self-awareness. And in my song, Peace Now, that is truly just a demonstration from where I'm at of how meditation has allowed me to give myself space and grace so I can develop my inner peace, know that it's not always there, but it's available, and that I'm capable. The song Peace Now, let's just say 10 years ago, I would have not been able to make this song because I didn't know how to produce. I didn't know how to record. I didn't know how to mix. I didn't know how to use these interfaces and this piano and these things that to bring what I was hearing in my head and in my heart to your speakers. The intention has always been here to serve. I was born singing, and I'm going to use this gift to gift more. I've experienced so many gifts of being present in the music and seeing it work with people that I'm now going to be more proactive with my social medias and my internet friends so I can share this gift more and more. That's one of the reasons why we're here today. So number one, meditation. I like to say meditation is medication for the mind. Number two, water practice. My friends, my family, my fellow leaders, we are made up of 70 to 80% water. A water practice is something that I feel we can all benefit from. Me personally, I have been drinking my water for many years. I've carried around a gallon in college. People would always know me because I had a gallon in my hand. But over time, I've just learned that if I have enough water in my system, then I'm not as anxious. I'm not as itchy. I'm not as, let's say, sporadic. I'm more calm. I'm more responsive. I'm more focused. And so I do my best to just drink my water throughout the day. Drink my water throughout the day. Because we are 70 to 80% water. And the water we drink doesn't always get to every single body system. So it's important to drink water, use water as a resource, and not overuse it. You can drink too much water. I remember when I was in college, the beautiful, beautiful universe had me in this persuasive psychology class. And at the beginning of the term, our teacher had this hat full of terms in there, and he was shaking it around. And he was like, pull one out, pull one out, pull one out. Whatever you pull out, this is going to be your research project for the year. And I went in there and I pulled out water. And so for the entire term, while I was in college, I studied water, the benefits of water, how water helps us. and how to persuade people to drink more water. That was a while ago, but I have learned that it helps support our proper digestion, um, help maintain healthy skin, and plays a crucial role in regulating our body temperature and our overall body functions like our endocrine system, our circulatory system, our respiratory system. All these systems, including our brain, thrive off water. And so I'm interested, like, how do you incorporate your water practice? Do you have a water practice? Do you drink your water through soda? Um, you can drink it through tea. There's different ways where it just doesn't have to be just regular H2O. Any way that you do it will help you. Dehydration is not the goal. Dehydration totally sucks, and it affects us in so many ways. And so while I'm here today, my intention is to serve you and to promote my new song and to promote your best health and well-being. And so I'm serving you by this peace practice that incorporates water. And so how I take care of my water practice is this. In the morning when I wake up, I have a mason jar next to me, and it's filled up with, I want to say 8 to 12 ounces of water. I get that water and I speak life into it. Get that water and I say, I'm grateful for you, water. Thank you, water. I love you, water. I drink that after blessing it and speaking life into it. And I drink about 2 of those in the morning. After I drink my regular water that's right next to me, I turn my tea kettle on and I make a little bit of warm apple cider water, about 8 ounces with some apple cider vinegar in it. That helps with my digestion. It says these are ways that I practice my water intake. So I'm waking up and I'm speaking life into my water. There's this, I believe he's a Japanese doctor, it's a Dr. Emoto, who does these practices of studying water at a crystal level through microscopes. And he's done practices of speaking life into water, speaking hate into water, and totally ignoring water. I have seen these studies duplicated. And when you speak life into the water, it crystallizes into a beautiful crystal. When you speak death into it, it fuses into a sludge type crystal. And when it's ignored, it grows mold. Oh no, when it's ignored, it fuses into like the sludge type and even worse and turns colors. I discovered this practice by the rice practice that we were doing with students in schools. And the rice practice was also by Dr. Emoto, to where he put water and rice into containers. And again, he spoke life into one, he spoke hate into one, and he ignored the other one. This can be duplicated at your house if you like. And over time, the rice that was spoken life into started to ferment well and cook. The rice that was spoken death into started to grow weirdly and just have different colors around it. And the one that was ignored was growing weird with different colors, but also started to grow mold. This water practice is much bigger than a water practice for me. But today I am simply just sharing the water practice, intake water practice, using it on my body, how I feel the value of the water. And so I wake up, drink that water. We're having the tea kettle on. Boom. We're meditating. We're drinking the warm water. And, there's that morning shower. The morning shower for me is sometimes all cold shower. And oftentimes I start with the warm shower and I end it with a cold rinse. Man, if you want to wake up and you want to really feel that energy and feel all that sludginess just fall off your shoulders and tap into that cold cold water plunge, tap into a cold shower. It will serve you like you've never been served before. It's quite addicting. I've noticed that when I take my cold showers, I can forget about my coffee for a few hours because I'm sparked. I'm sparked. I'm sparked. And so the cold shower is going to help with your energy. I would recommend you guys check out Wim Hof. Wim Hof is one of my mentors. I use his app on my phone to guide me in my breath practice. And then he got me into the cold plunges a long time ago. And so adequate water intake supports proper digestion, helps maintain your healthy skin by hydrating them cells, and it plays a crucial role in regulating your body temperature and aiding your overall bodily functions. So again, my intent is to lift you up, not to knock you down. I want to know if you have any strategies for your water intake. Let me know what the challenges you come across when it comes to your water intake. And yeah, let's go to number three. Number three, which is the pause breaks. Pause breaks, breathing breaks are some of the coolest things I've ever discovered. It's actually what got me into meditation. It wasn't meditation. I was bamboozled into meditation in the best way. One of my nurses back in 2008 had me set my alarm on my phone to breathe 4 times a day. She said, set an alarm on your phone so you do this breathing practice 1 time a day, actually. And then I was playing sports and I like to go a little radical sometimes. And so I was like, 1 time's not enough. Let's do it 4 times. Like there's 4 quarters. So we'll do it in the morning, midday, at evening, and then at night. And so on my smartphone or my smartwatch, I had breathe and it would just buzz. And so when it buzzed, then I would just, wherever I was, no one had to know. I would just, and wherever I was, I still have these reminders. So wherever I am, I get to notice how I was breathing before I go into that breath. Sometimes my jaw's clenched. Sometimes my shoulders are tense. Sometimes I'm holding in my gut. But I get to realize and recognize, and that adds up, where my breathing was at. And I regulate it. I regulate it so I can be present in the moment. I regulate it so I can receive the gifts of now. And I regulate it so I can add value wherever I'm at and not get overwhelmed by yesterday or tomorrow, later tonight, or things like that, you know? These breathing breaks or these pause breaks started with me from Santa Rosa Memorial Hospital. Like I said earlier, the nurses helped me develop these. And so I want to encourage you wherever you are. Maybe you can grab your phone right now and say, hey, Siri, set me a reminder to breathe at 10 a.m., 12 p.m., 5 p.m., and 8 p.m. And whenever your phone buzzes and it reminds you to breathe, simply inhale and extend that exhale, extend that exhale, extend that exhale, extend that exhale. Feel how you're breathing. Do it for 40 seconds or a minute and continue on to your day. Continue on to your task. The cool thing about these pause breaks are, you know, when I asked you what strategies and challenges you might run into with meditation, the number one thing that we talked about earlier, it's these pause breaks are meditation. You don't have to start with 10 minutes or sit on crisscross applesauce with the mat. You can start with your breathing. And by tasting the breath, the air, as it circulates through your nostrils, down your esophagus, into your stomach, up through your chest, and out your lips. You can feel that. And I imagine that after time and time and time again of practicing for years and years and years, just that 1 minute pause break that doesn't take up too much time of your life, but adds a lot of value into your experience at the moment. I imagine that over time, it'll add up to where you'll just notice when you're tense a bit more and you'll just breathe better. You won't have to wait for your alarm to go off or for Siri to remind you to breathe better or pause and take inventory of where you're at. It'll just become a habit because it is practice. This is practice, practice, practice. I would like to share and encourage with each of you to look at these 3 techniques: the meditation, the water intake, the pause breaks, as practice. Practice, practice, practice. It's all practice. It's all practice. It's all practice. But it's always game day too. Not to confuse you, but you know, it's always game day. And that's that. Let's see here. Meditation, water, pause breaks. My new song, Peace Now, is available on my website. Thank you for being here. I would like to welcome you all to the Caleb Jermaine YouTube, the Caleb Jermaine, where we at? We're over here on LinkedIn and the Caleb Jermaine Facebook. Thank you to each of you for being here. I wish, I pray, and I hope that you are taking care of your inner peace in one way, shape, or form. I imagine that you're meditating, praying. I imagine that you're drinking your adequate water. I imagine that you're incorporating pause breaks in your own way. But I also understand there could be some people out there, maybe some friends or family or some people who I have not yet met on the other side, that can find a lot of value in today's live stream. And if you need some music to help encourage your practice, please tap in. There's a link right there, takes you to my site, takes you to the streaming sites. You can pay whatever you want on my site. You can give me your email address so I can shoot you the monthly newsletter, and you can get that song for free. Because my intent is to lift you up. My intent is not to knock you down. And today's intention is to share with you 3 ways how I work on my inner peace. Let's see here. I want to make sure that I went through all that goodness. Yes, we did. Maybe I'll get back on here tomorrow and share a few more other ways. But before we get out of here, I want to leave you with the 3 questions that you can respond to them in the comments. You can respond to them in my DMs, my emails, whatever's most comfortable. You can respond in your heart to the universe, to God, however you feel like it's best for you. Number 1 is, what strategies do you use and incorporate to help you develop and maintain your inner peace? Number 2 is, what challenges do you run into? What challenges do you face when it comes to practicing and incorporating those strategies of inner peace? And number 3 is, what role does music play in your peaceful process? I am Caleb Jermaine, and I'm grateful to be here with you. I'm grateful you're here with me. I'm grateful for all the replays. Be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell because it does help the process. I am intent on being a valuable resource for you, a valuable resource for my friends and my family members. I am intent on adding value to your life. Thank you for being here. One love, peace in you, and let it come out from every pore and spore and breath and step that you walk in, baby. Ooh, yeah. I got the goosebumps just talking that, baby. All right. Peace now. My intent is to lift you up, not to knock you down. See you soon. Cha, 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 cha. Boom. My intent ain't to knock you down.
I put my soul in my music. Oh, I hope you hear me now. When I wake up